when it was like the Indian, hello, my Indian friend, I approached the Russos and I asked him, can he say Tamil?
Hi all, this is Silas from AsianCultureVulture.com. How are you doing? Delighted you could join us. We've got something a little bit special. We're going to be talking to Dhanush, the star of Extraordinary Journeys of Fakir and many, many Tamil films. He's a big star in India. And now he's in The Grey Man, which is coming out on Netflix. We're going to be talking to the directors, Anthony and Joe Russo, and Dhanush, of course. Let's go and find out more.
The infamous year of 6.
How are you doing?
Very good.
Good stuff. This is a big thrill to be interviewing you three, and I wanted to start by asking Dhanush, were you very aware of the Russo brothers before you came to them? Did you watch a lot of their films?
Of course, of course, yes.
And
I mean, I have 2 sons, so you know that, you know, like when there's an Avengers there, if you have two kids, 2 sons. You will know the Russos.
And Anthony and Joe, what was the reason for getting Dhanush into this film? What was your thinking behind it?
Well, it was we have a very large stunt team that we work with, and when Anth and I are trying to come up with inventive new action sequences, we tend to pull clips from movies all over the world, looking for ideas and inspiration. And we'll pull clips, our stunt team will pull clips, and we'll have general sort of creative discussions around those. And I think after 2 or 3 clips of Dhanush fight sequences, Anth and I looked at each other. I remember the point where he went, why don't we just get Dhanush and play the, there's a very important character in the script who's sort of the only person to beat the Gray Man in the movie.
Give it to me. You want to go first?
You go.
Who's this, very accomplished international assassin. And we knew that character was going to have to require that whoever played that character was going to need sort of exceptional physical gifts, because the action sequences are going to be some of the most important in the movie.
We just felt it was so exciting to have a character in there that bests the Gray Man, but doesn't end up defeating him in this movie because he makes a choice that this is not his fight. This is, and to have somebody like Dhanush play that character, it makes it so pregnant. It feels like it's a worthy character to have bested the Gray Man. And it feels like a character that you really want to know much more about.
Are we going to get a chance to see him? Is that something you both, the 3 of you would like to work and develop?
Without question.
We would love that, yes.
Yeah, obviously it's up to the audience at this point to tell us if they want to see more stories.
I think that's clear, isn't it, already, from the reaction in India. And how does that feel, Dhanush, for you to be in a Hollywood film and the reaction back in India and the excitement that's being generated?
I'm very thrilled, very excited. It's very overwhelming. And I've been reading stuff online, and it's really great to see nice things. As an actor, most of the actors, or at least I can speak for myself, I love reading good good comments.
Sure.
So that's the thing that encourages me to do more good work and stuff. So I've been loving this journey, and absolutely grateful.
What does it mean for you, Dhanush, to be playing Avik Sen?
It's a great opportunity to explore new territories, work with such an international stellar cast, work with so many gifted actors, and watch them up close, how they approach, how they perform, what's their how they work, and it's a great opportunity. So I tried my level best to take as much as possible, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and already trying to apply whatever I've understood in my other films when I'm doing here, and that's giving me that's giving me another dimension. So it's great.
And what do you think the big difference is between working in mainly in Tamil cinema and then in Hollywood?
It's pretty much the same.
Right.
It's pretty much the same. Yes.
Okay. And did you get any tips from Ryan Gosling when in that fight scene, or how much of it is you? How much was the stunts? What's all that?
The magic of filmmaking should remain a magic.
I think Dhanush gave Ryan Gosling a few tips.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. No, I was about to say that myself. I think it's very interesting, going back to Anthony and Joe, that you've and also I want to develop this with Dhanush, that you've made him Tamil very specifically. Can you talk about that a little bit and explain why you want it rather than just Indian?
I'm not sure that the West understands the sort of regional makeup of India, and we thought it was more compelling to be specific with where he was from, and also because Tamil fans are so supportive of Dhanush. It felt like a nice shout out to his fan base, and that they would be excited to hear that in the movie.
And Dhanush, what does it mean to be being recognized as a Tamil and not just Indian? Obviously, the two go together, but it's kind of specific in that way.
It's amazing. Back home, my fans are really, really thrilled. And I remember my timeline, it was filled with Chris's line, like, hello, my Tamil friend, that was everywhere. And that's what's amazing about the Russos, being one of the biggest names in world cinema. They're still open to, to receive what you have to give, what on the day we were filming that, when it was like the Indian, hello, my Indian friend, I kind of approached the Russos and I asked him, can he say Tamil friend? I mean, that would make a big difference for me. And and they liked I remember exactly what actually it was Joe who said, he said we can use the flavor. Flavor was the word he used.
Right.
So it's great, and I'm glad it happened, and we are really, really excited. And yes, I mean, yeah.
So can we expect an Avik Sen movie set in India, the whole backstory?
We certainly hope so. With us, it's all about how the audience responds. We've got to debut on Netflix and see how the movie plays, and so it's really up to the audience at this point.
And Dhanush, would that be exciting to have the Russo brothers directing you in India and having Avik Sen back in India?
That's not even a question. I mean, of course, I would be thrilled.
And maybe we'll get to see Ryan Gosling in India too.
You never know, anything can happen.
Well, what's the kind of final thing that you what would you say to people who are your fans, and don't know you obviously in Hollywood? They've seen you a lot in Tamil films, and now they're getting the opportunity in Hollywood. What would you say to them?
I mean, I know, okay, this is what I would tell my fans back home. Like, I know you want more.
Yeah.
But this is just the first step. So slow and steady.
Okay, great. Lovely. Thank you so much for your time, Dhanush, Anthony, and Joe. That was fantastic. Thank you. All the best with the film and your planned movie in India, hopefully. Take care. Bye.
I can kill anybody. Maybe not anybody.